We strays. So it's last rites in the political process, and obviously you got the politicians, the candidates. They're pulling out all the stops, and you know, I think about your average celebrity these days, and I don't know too many celebrities that are really kind of revered like they were back in the day. I don't know a lot of people that, who are not just like, I don't know a lot of mature people, you know, people who, are sure of themselves, who really kind of live their lives in the reflection of a celebrity at all. I don't know people who are true fanatics of celebrities like they were back in the day. And maybe that's like due to the age of blogging where people can kind of get more raw, organic people. Um, what ideal income for a 4-year old? It just depends on what they're doing, sir. I think income definitely is a reflection of skill, and so that's pretty much where it is. You have to acquire the skills to pay the bills. But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about these political candidates, and they're pulling out their celebrity arsenal. And Kamala Harris recently broke out Cardi B at one of her Milwaukee rallies. Now, I knew that Cardi B was going to be at this rally because she had came out and endorsed Kamala Harris. And this is after she had said on certain live streams that she would not be endorsing political candidates anymore. Obviously, they paid her enough to probably do what she did, because none of these celebrities are going out to these political rallies, and they're not doing these endorsements for free. And everybody knows that. So there's no need to be coy. And even if you're not getting paid directly by the campaign, you are being paid by a super PAC. So let's keep it all the way 100. But, anyways, Cardi B was at the Milwaukee rally. And I guess, Kamala Harris is like, look, Cardi B has a huge following. She's an influencer. We can't call her a rapper. I don't really think of Cardi B as being a real legitimate female rapper. She hasn't dropped an album since my middle child was, no, I'm sorry, since my younger son, who's about to be 7, since he was a baby. So I don't take her very seriously as an artist. She's done some little singles here and there, but I think she's wasted a lot of her career going after Nicki Minaj, who is a truly organically better artist. And we're just going to keep it real about that. You don't see Nicki out here really doing too much endorsing, even though we know that Nicki Minaj, she's from the islands. We know our Caribbean brothers and sisters tend to go Republican. All right, so we're not going to be coy about Nicki Minaj. She's a product of immigrants. She's not a black woman, right? So we know why she's voting, Trump, or have a Trump position. So with Nicki Minaj, even though she's not overtly endorsing Donald Trump, she has definitely made in little slick ways her more conservative Republican positions, at least on the political economic side, very obvious, right? But Cardi B has always seemed to be a shill, a puppet of the Democrats. She came out endorsing Joe Biden. They had Cardi B interviewing with Joe Biden, just looking ridiculous as hell, right? But that's what they did. Now they got Kamala Harris out here. I'm sorry, Cardi B out here shilling for Kamala Harris. And one thing right off the bat that I notice is these people cannot freestyle. They don't even believe in what they're doing. Because if you truly believed in what you are doing, nobody has to script you. Nobody has to script you. If you're knowledgeable, And if you've had the patterns of things that you needed to create the belief system, nobody has to script you. All of these people are scripted. They really are. And I'm not talking about jot down a few notes here and there. These people are scripted. So here they got Cardi B, dingbat, because I don't think she's the sharpest tool in the shed at all, right? She's a puppet. So they're going to make her appear to be smart and brilliant because she's a millionaire. But puppets, I mean, honestly, who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Sell your soul and let them puppet you. That's how you become a millionaire. All right? Let's just keep it real. Some of these shelf life artists they've been pushing at the public, they're garbage. They got to freak the numbers, they got to freak the charts to make the public believe that people actually like them. And that's just word 100. But the proof is always in the pudding. The proof is always in the pure sales, right? Not something that can be freaked on the numbers and the streams. The pure sales are always going to be proof in the pudding, right? And Cardi B's machine is slowly winding down because I don't really think she's been a huge ROI. She hasn't been able to take Nicki Minaj out the game. Nicki Minaj is grossing hundreds of millions on her tour. So, here she is at Kamala's rally, and she can't even get this shit right.
We're 4 days out. Who here has already voted? Oh my goodness, that's great. Thank you.
Now, one thing, I am always going to say this because I'm not in it to vilify either of these political candidates. That reaction like that, it tells me, like, outside of the politics, Kamala Harris isn't a bad person. She's not a bad person. I think she's being leveraged, but she has a lot of energy. I think that she's not a bad person, in her personal life. She's definitely like not evil. She doesn't give a lot of evil because I don't know a lot of evil people, real weird people like that just are that damn bubbly. She's bubbly as hell. She's bubbly as hell. So she's definitely leverage. And shout out to Devoy Darkins for kind of covering this. I just want to get straight to Cardi B here. So excuse me, brother.
I'm nervous. I'm excited. What's up, y'all?
And it seems like they need, I don't even think people, and here's the thing. I don't think that these people are here for Cardi B. Now, people were like, oh, people came to the Houston rally because of Beyonce. I totally believe that. I totally believe that. I think maybe the way they freaked the rhetoric or the messaging behind Beyonce's appearance, some people thought that was going to be a performance, right? She had the Freedom song. They kind of just was maybe misled or misinformed. I don't know. People are not at this rally to see Cardi B. Cardi B is not the person drawing the people to this crowd. You cannot create that narrative because she's not really hot right now. Like, she's not hot.
Second.
And further, the last thing I would be taking from a Cardi B is political advice, marital advice, career advice. These are things that I would not take from a Cardi B because she's just, she hasn't really delivered in these things for me to take advice from her, particularly about any of these things.
Just in.
Oh, let me let the commercial go. Why are there so many commercials on the YouTube these days? I mean, it's like you can't even get a whole minute in. All right. So Cardi B is stalling, okay? I'm nervous, guys. They're giving her all the encouragement she needs to just kind of, get it moving.
So I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous, guys. I've been waiting for this moment this whole life, my whole life.
She's been waiting for this moment her whole life. I doubt it. I doubt it. She doesn't know what to say if she can't freestyle. Cardi can't freestyle.
Where are you, girl?
She's calling for her assistant. Why is Cardi on stage calling for her assistant? Don't you believe in Kamala Harris, Cardi? Don't you believe in her policies and which she is possibly going to be putting down in this country? Why do you need a script? Why do you need your assistant? Oh, that's right. They got you there for talking points and to be a puppet and a robot and not freestyle your own damn thoughts about Kamala Harris.
I need patience over here.
Patience is her assistant.
Hold on. How you guys doing tonight?
Okay, now we gotta get the crowd
How you
hype.
guys doing tonight? Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to make history? Are we ready to change these 4 years? No. Are we ready to change the next 8 years? Because we're gonna make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now her assistant has successfully passed her the notes that the Democrats want her to say at this rally.
All right.
Here we go.
Vice President Kamala Harris.
Okay, so clearly,
And shout out to Devoy Darkins again. So Cardi couldn't even talk about Kamala Harris without some notes. All right?
Well, Harris joining the race, she changed my mind completely. I did not have faith on any candidates until she joined the race and said the things that I wanted to hear, that I want to see next in this country. All right? I believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate.
Dude, this is like, I believe in every word that come out of her mouth. Then why do you have to read your beliefs? Can't you just get up there and freestyle how you feel about this woman? Like, I mean, it's one thing to have notes, but these people are scripted. And it goes back to these influencers and these bloggers talking about there was this one girl that went to a Trump rally and then she got an email from a Democratic organization offering her $50,000 to attend a Kamala Harris rally. I'm like, damn, they're putting 50K on the table to support Kamala Harris. This girl said no. She said she didn't feel right doing it. Kudos to her. But imagine how much they're paying these celebrities and these influencers to talk off of a note. And one of the influencers, she made a note of saying that, they give you everything that you need. Here are the talking points. All you got to do is just spit them out, right? And this is what Cardi is doing right now. Somebody gave her the talking points, just like they're giving these bloggers and these influencers the talking points. And the one chick, and I did a blog about this, they're paying these people, what is it? I think they're paying these people up to $10,000 just to spout off these Democratic talking points. Like I literally did a YouTube blog about this because it was insane to me. And then the liberal establishment media, I don't know why they did that, but they had the nerve to make it a news story. And I just thought it was kind of weird because it's like, bruh, like you guys are admitting that you're kind of paying people off here to just spout a political position that they may or may not believe in, but they believe in that 10K that y'all putting on the table, so it don't even matter. Like, I mean, I think that's really what is going on here is these people are just spouting off. Let me see if I can find that blog. Here it is. Influencers paid up to 10K. What's up, everybody? I want to go to this video. Mind and shame. Even through they use influencers, one of the pretty much sort of. I want to go to the news right story now for the UK. But by Tariq Nashodas are always true. What he's really used us. Damn. I think there's a lot of reasons why. I don't even be meaning that. There's from that people rents because Jesus showing that you are endorsing somebody that maybe you really don't care about. Maybe they cut their video out, right? And a lot of these streamers, they're willing. These content creators, they're willing to get paid to talk on talking points, right? Let's go back and listen to what old girl said. She's a popular streamer. This is what they're doing. This is $10,000. I mean, I can't even. You can't make this up. I mean, shoot.
She was hired by Protect Our Care.
So you got these super PACs who are hiring these bloggers.
She made a video warning about Trump's second-term agenda.
So she's talking, and she's probably one of those Project 2025 people too, right? Paid to promote talking points, fear tactics, right? See, I talked about this. So Cardi B is doing the same damn thing right now for Kamala Harris. I don't think she believes in anything that she's saying, but she's getting paid to believe in it. So she doesn't really have to
empathy,
really. She got the money.
Most of all, she is not delusional. Yeah.
Why would they have Cardi B say that she's not delusional? Like, who put that talking point in there? Hold on.
All right.
She's reading off of the script. I
believe in every word that comes out of her mouth. She's passionate. She's compassionate. She shows empathy. And most of all, she is not delusional.
Doesn't that go without saying? Like, doesn't that go without saying? Like, why did she even put delusional on the table? Is that like a little stab at Trump that he's delusional? It's like, can't you just stick to your candidate? They always got to weave in Trump with this broad. That's why she's not doing well with people. They're obsessed with Trump. Yeah. I really do believe Trump deranged syndrome, as some of these people like to call it, is like a real thing now. I really, I thought it was just one of those political tags that people were just saying. But now it's like, I'm kind of starting to see what these people are talking about. Like, it's a real condition. It really feels like
recognize that this country is at risk, that the economy needs to get stronger, that the cost of food and the cost of living is too high.
But she's associated with the Biden administration, and she's gone on record and said that she was a part of all of the influential policies at this administration. This is when she was asked, do you stand by, what has happened in this administration? And she said that she was a part of it. So it's like, if these things are so on your mind, why didn't you just take care of them? You guys have 4 years. I don't understand.
Damn, it's even hard for me.
Yep. Poor Cardi. Save your career, girl, any way you can. You like it, I love it. It's just weird as hell. What is Joe Biden saying?
Idea that she couldn't do. And so I was able to delegate her responsibility on everything from foreign policy to domestic policy.
And of course, we don't need to get into foreign policy and the border, because I'm sure she forgot that in her speech. But she said she better not lie to me. What are you, on another planet? They all lie. What are you talking about?
I believe her when she says, under her, buying eggs and milk won't break the bank. Because she's going to pass a ban on price gouging on groceries.
She don't even know what the hell all of that means. This is what I'm talking about. This woman is delusional in herself, because first of all, those are not really your problems, Cardi. I think her net worth is $40 million. It's shut up. You can't even relate to what you're talking about, and you haven't for a very long time. Matter of fact, the prices that you're accustomed to paying as a poor person, they're nowhere near that anymore today. So, this is a rich person talking about poor people issues. It's weird. It's freaking weird. Find a poor ass person and have them talk on behalf of Kamala Harris and them say that they believe in her dreams and all this shit. Because Cardi B and all these celebrities aren't it. There, some of them are given a bunch of weirdos. Like for me, I'm like 41. When I was a kid, I actually liked some of these people. I actually liked some of these celebrities. And now when you see, like, I guess they say when you turn 40, you see everything with a clear eye if you're smart and learning. And that's exactly what happened. I'm like, holy crap, these people are demons. They're like all double talking demons. Like, I would not revere these celebrities. And then you see all the weird shit that they're tied up in, all that Epstein secret parties. Those celebrities are at those parties, right? You got people like Allie Carter coming out and saying that she was trafficked since she was a kid and that she was a party favor at these wicked ass ritual parties. It's like these people are nothing to revere. They are just, many of them are disgusting beings. They participate in disgusting satanic practices that involves violating children. They are nothing to revere. They are nothing to revere. That's why they're all kind of screwed up, talking about some, I've suffered from depression and my battle with depression. No, you battling with them demons that you let into your life because you sold your damn soul.
And she told me that in my face. So she better not lie to me in my face.
You know what's funny?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. It's a damn shame what people will sell themselves out to do. Like, she don't believe in none of that shit. She's not even probably thoroughly educated on any of these talking points that she was reading from her damn phone. But, you know, Cardi B has a segment of people who they believe in her. They believe that she's a legitimate voice of something. And they're gonna, believe what she's doing there at the Kamala Harris rally. They're gonna not read between the lines on the bullshit, and they're gonna make their voting decision based off the fact that Cardi B, told them that Kamala Harris said in her face that she's going to attack price gouging, which she didn't do in this administration. And she's going to do all these things that she had the opportunity to do. And even Joe Biden is on the mic talking about, well, I delegated her to stuff. I'm like, what the hell? Let me go back. What was Biden saying? Go ahead.
That.
And as vice president, there wasn't a single thing that I did that she couldn't do. And so I was able to delegate her responsibility on everything.
What'd you say, Joe? What'd you say?
Did that she couldn't do.
Oh, so he said as vice president, there was nothing that he did that she can do. Democrats are some double talking demons. Something is off because Kamala Harris has not done not a damn thing. I do not see anything substantial that has come out of her being the vice president. And here you have the president of the United States saying that, well, I mean, anything that I did, I mean, she could have did too. It's like, well, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Something's not adding up. The rhetoric isn't adding up here. It's just not.
And so I was able to delegate her responsibility on everything from foreign policy to domestic policy.
Okay, so Biden's saying that he delegated Kamala Harris foreign policy and domestic policy. This is coming out of their camp. This is coming out of the sitting president, in which she's the vice president, right? So it's like people keep planning, and this is where it irritates me because people will come up in my chat like, the vice president doesn't have the same job as the president. No shit, right? But, there's a lot of presidents that delegate a lot of things to their VP to handle. And it seems like everything that she was delegated to handle, from the border to trying to be the face for the United States when the Ukraine-Russia thing popped off, and she was just cackling and hackling and so nervous, just couldn't be there on the world stage, that even the European guys was like, well, man, just send your wife. And that's exactly what the fuck they did. They sent Jill Biden over to do some of that foreign policy stuff because she was where's my script? Where's my earrings? I mean, come on now. Kamala Harris has not showed up in this administration, and according to Biden, she had an opportunity to do that. Where has she been? They literally shelved her. Like, I feel like for a strong year, we didn't hear shit about Kamala Harris. Maybe I wasn't just in deep. Nobody was really talking about her. So I'm like, what the hell is she doing? You know, but Biden told us he gave her stuff to do, and apparently it just did not get done.
Eggs and milk won't break the bank. Because
they're not breaking your bank, honey. This is why talking off of a script doesn't work for everybody, because it's like these aren't resonating points for you. They really aren't, Cardi. They're not.
And she told me that in my face. So she better not lie to me in my face.
Girl, bye.
I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because how is it?
And this is like, remember when I said Cardi said she would not endorse any other presidents? He
Viral.
put that in there too.
No fucking presidents no more. Because how is it $100 million budget cut in New York City for fucking schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund two wars. We could fund two wars.
So here, Cardi is actually being her organic self on her live stream, because there's no script in front of her. She's freestyling her feelings towards what she's observing in the United States. So this is the real Cardi talking about the real shit, not the scripted Cardi that the Democrats gave her a little script to go off of, talking points. Kamala Harris said to my face that she's going to bring down the price of eggs and stuff. That's her, right? That's at the Milwaukee rally. This is Cardi on her live stream, just like me. She's freestyling her true feelings, right? And what is Cardi saying? And I knew she said this. I was really shocked when she endorsed Kamala Harris, because I'm like, didn't you not too long ago say that you wouldn't be endorsing any other political candidates? She literally went down a list of things gone wrong in the Biden administration. And then she turns around and, oh, I think they dangled a bag at her ass. Cardi got dangled a bag, and get your bag. If people get their bag, how they get it, right? They're handing out a lot of bags, right? She raised billions of dollars. They really do got it like that. They can do it, right? But this is the organic Cardi.
Police safety, and sanitation. Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund two wars. We could fund two wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit
you're telling
right now.
The truth now.
Like, say it. We really going through. We really are fucked right now. $120 million. Like, where these kids are gonna go? Like, I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm whatever.
Yes, you are.
But like, what's gonna happen to my nieces? What's gonna happen to my nephews? What's gonna happen to my cousins, my aunts, my friends? That's living in the hood.
You gonna have to pay for them, baby. That's how a village works. You ain't gonna have you gonna have to pay for them, honey. But anyways, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Are you tired of these celebrities jumping on the mic for a bag to endorse these candidates? And they're just so fake to me. They're fake because they gotta be scripted on what to say. Like, if I was to endorse a candidate, right? I'm going to talk about all the things that I know. You ain't got to script me. You can take that on somewhere. That's for the losers that can't think for themselves, right? I know what I want to say about this person. So I don't need your ass giving me any talking points. I'm going to talk on the points that are true to me, or I won't be talking. You know what I mean? These people are scripted. These people are getting talking points from these machines, and they don't even believe in the shit. They're not even that educated on the shit to know what they're talking about. With Cardi, you're a flip-flopper. So like anybody who follows Cardi B, number one, her fans are still waiting for a damn album. When is your second album dropping, Cardi? You've been in the game for over, 10 years now? Where is your second album? Okay, instead of endorsing Kamala Harris, give your freaking fans another album. It's just ridiculous. And furthermore, any reasonable person is not listening to a Cardi B. They're just not. They're just really not. And the Democrats, they're so low on their good tokens to use. They're just picking any old thing. That's what you're doing. You have no quality tokens to pick from, so you're just picking any old thing, right? Intelligence will always win in the end, you guys. Shout out to my staunch independents. Shout out to my libertarians that are not crazy. We love you guys. We do. We do. We do. Because we can watch all this shit play out with real objective eyes. All right? We are not lemmings to the Democratic or the Republican plantation. So we see these people for what they are and what it is. Right? We're not bineo okie doke. We're not. They done slung out Obama. They done slung out Michelle. They done slung out these black racist preachers. They done slung out Beyonce and Kelly. They done slung out Cardi B. Your candidate isn't strong. She can't stand by herself. She can't stand alone. She's not a strong, independent woman, as you guys say. Anyways, you guys, have a wonderful day. Shout out to my lionesses, the true lionesses, the mercenary women who can talk on their own accord without puppetry, because that is offensive to us. We're not going to let any structures puppet us. And no, we're not going to be those rich broads. You're not going to see us everywhere. But we're going to have a lot of self-respect. And we're going to be the real warriors in the end anyways. Because we're going to know how to survive. Because we're not going to be on a bandwagon of ignorance distracting us from a prepper's mindset in so many different ways. So anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for checking in. If you did content like this, please like and subscribe, because YouTube be censoring the hell out of my ass. They really hate objective, independent, intelligent black people. Screw you guys. Screw you. You're a traitor to your own product. Anyways, let me catch some comments. I know there's some, I know there's some passionately ignorant people. This is why I don't look at the comments. Let me see if I can catch the comments from my computer. That is easier to look at it that way. But there's always that passionately ignorant person that's on a bandwagon of ignorance that need everybody to be lemmings to a cause like they are. And it's like, just go on ahead and kick some rocks. You can't do that over here. We specialize in hurting feelings. Anyways, let's see. Cardi B says, vote Kamala for children. She's been rapping on TV when our children's rap. Yeah, I'm sorry. She said she's been whopping on TV. Yeah, these people are weird. They got some sick behaviors when it comes to the children. Okay. It says, when your party talks down to you, you are in the wrong place. Walker Torres, that's right, especially if it's in the context of Joe Biden basically saying Kamala Harris could have did something. I don't know what she's talking about. She's trying to act like she couldn't do anything. I mean, we don't know what the hell Kamala Harris has been doing, but Joe Biden is doing interviews saying that he was delegating her to do stuff both foreign and domestic. How's that border working out for you guys? Hit a 1 in the chat if you just love the border right now. Hit a 2 if you're like, this can't happen anymore. We are about to fall like Rome with these open damn borders. You realize one thing, that infrastructure bill for the first time they always talking about an infrastructure bill, honey. Infrastructure has been on these politicians' damn mouths like every fucking cycle. They're talking about bills and shit. Let's keep it a buck, all right? And honestly, I haven't seen any drastic infrastructure. I mean, keeping it real, if you travel like the Midwest, I-94 in Michigan has literally been under construction since I was a kid. It's like, where's the money going? All right. I love the border. Hate the Democrats have opened it. Yeah. Yeah. And Trump said he had already built like um was it hundreds of miles of wall. Like what they do? Like break it down, tear it down. Whatever happened to the border wall? Did they tear it down like maniacs, or did they just stop the construction on it? I was actually wondering about that. All right, let's see. Info warrior. I would never run for president of this nation. Trump 100. Yeah, Trump is the best of the worst. I mean, like I say, pick your champion, but he's definitely looking like the best of the worst demons. She would do anything to protect Massa. I'm not sure if you're talking about me, but the Democrats have a whole lot of Massas. You see how they dictating them folks over there. They can't even talk on their own accord. It's like, here's your script. These are your talking points. Say what they say. So, I mean, if y'all talking about slaves and masses, I mean, you need to talk to the Democrats because they find all kinds of little crafty ways to enslave people and make people their little bitches, even down to the kids, even down to the kids. Let's not forget, they keep talking about Trump was on Epstein's. It's like, bro, Epstein was the Democrats' boy. All right? A lot of them Democrat celebrities and politicians were kicking it with Epstein, right? He was a Zionist shill. Get out of here with that. Anyways, Trump is awesome. I don't know the man personally, but I know what I've known of Trump for the last at least, you know, part of my life growing up. Donald Trump has never been an enemy of black people. I'm never going to believe he's an enemy of black people. He's never demonstrated that he's been an enemy of black people. I think the Democrats, they actually win the enemy of black people Olympics in my book. But obviously, like Malcolm X say, they are the ones who act like they're your friends. Smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place with them immigrants. They're backstabbers, black people. Understand that. They are backstabbers, all right? What they say, a smile is just a frown turned upside down. Amen. That's the Democrats. Okay, black people, get on code. These people are not our friends. Don't listen to your old grandpapa who's been indoctrinated by their racism and fear. And for the record, I want to say something else. This may not be a popular opinion, but as a black American parent, I have conversations with my children's teacher. And every year I tell them, look, I understand that teaching black history is a part of your curriculum. But I'm going to tell you, I don't believe that you particularly should be teaching my child Black history. Um, I don't believe Black people should be that lazy to be insisting that white supremacist school structures teach our children tribal lessons. You freaking idiots, right? That's the one thing I would love to have out of the school. I don't want non-black people teaching black children their tribal lessons. So, when people talk about he wants to remove black history from the school, good job. That is a tribal lesson. We don't want them teaching our kids that. And that's just me. And it's not about racism. I don't want non-black people teaching my children their tribal lessons. And black people, we really can't be that damn lazy and indoctrinated that we believe that it is their right and it is their duty to teach our children shit that we should be teaching them at home. So anybody on that bandwagon of, oh, African American history and black history should be teaching too, you're a lazy ass person. Just shut up. You're an eyesore to the black community. All right, you guys, I got to get out of here because I just heard my laundry done downstairs. I'm trying to multitask. I wanted to get on the mic real quick because I saw Cardi B on the mic for everything other than a rap album, talking about some shit she don't believe. Uh, I just, oh my God, just like, I cannot wait until this political witching is over, because it's just like I'm tired of seeing these weirdos. I'm tired of getting the text messages. I'm tired of getting the calls. Just let's pick the demon. Let's move on with our lives, you know. And Democrats, stop playing identity politics. Stop playing it. It's not going to work out for you moving forward. It's just not. Just put your best champion on a table. Stop picking these mentally ill people who are addicted to these little fringe issues, and just pick people who care about the economy, right? You guys got a lot of people on Wall Street who are diehard Democrats, right? They should know about how the economy works, and you should be picking your best champions from people who have really good deliveries. If anything that we have learned from Trump running for president is that we should not have any establishment politicians being our champions on the table. I do want the business people moving forward. I want the construction guys with the big companies who have employed thousands of America. I want those guys. I don't want these political weirdos that only went to Washington to get rich and to be leverageable puppets. We really don't want them anymore. So this is the reason why Trump is bigger on my mind is because even if he's rolled with these establishment people, those same people that he was rubbing shoulders with, kicking it with, they literally turned on his ass. They turned on his ass. So to me, Trump is the underdog in this equation. He really is. Whether you guys want to believe that or not, he was the underdog. And what really shook them is that the underdog built a populist movement that not even the Republicans could control. He used their platform to build his own damn movement. I don't really even associate MAGA with Republican. I know that sounds weird, but I really don't. I really associate MAGA with a totally different political party. I really do. You got Democrats, Republicans, and MAGA in my mind. And you don't have to separate like that, but that's what it looks like to me, because even the Republicans turned on Trump. So you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. We will keep these conversations going. Don't come over here with your passionate ignorance. Do not do that, right? We're going to have logical conversations, and and that's what we're going to do. Even if you don't agree with the position, right? You can ask a question, you can dig deeper. But if you start lodging ad hominem attacks, I'm going to block your ass from my page unapologetically. I don't really care about anybody subscribing to my channel if they think they just have a right to come over here just spouting nonsense. We don't do that over here. Ask anybody that follow my stuff. We don't do that over here. I don't care if you're a Trump supporter or a Kamala supporter. Just don't come over here with that passionate ignorance. What's up, Info Warriors? Give some respect to my moderators because they really do a good job. And, my mods, they have their own personal positions, right? A lot of us align with a lot of the same thought patterns, but everybody is an individual over here. We don't do herd mentality, sheep mentality. That's not what we do over here. You can have your position, just be able to stand on it. Be able to give us a pattern logic why you feel the way that you feel without the emotions. Because I don't care for Ben Shapiro, but I definitely feel like that person in the camp of F your feelings. Because your feelings are never going to solve not a damn problem. Your logic will. What you have been able to observe will solve problems. And that's what we're about over here. So thank you for coming in, checking in with me on this random Saturday morning. Saturday blogging afternoon. Happy Sabbath to those of you who observe. Keeping it holy. Bye.